It's Lynn from Snot, all right?
Snot, we're finna think I'm drowned. You know it was a crown. Just documents around like you know that they just with me down. Down for that metal sound. We're coming to your town. Breaking the rap, I want got to do it.
They just had the buzz, you know.
Straight up asses with the fire.
Snot really was a catalyst for whatever style of music you want to call it.
I've never seen anything like that. He was 100% behind the fans.
I thought they rocked hard. It was just crazy.
I think everyone was pretty much blown away by Snot, bottom line.
I just remember seeing him at a show. Here goes the neighborhood, man. Everybody's gonna have to work a lot harder. That's what I thought.
We'd go on after them. I remember being like, God, we gotta fucking play after Snot now.
Yeah, for that whole summer.
Around the time of the Ozfest, it felt like we were finally like hitting that roller coaster. You know, things were about to take off.
They went down great at every single show, and I felt that they were going to be on next year on the main stage, and it was just all going to happen.
Hi, I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News. Singer Lynn Strait of the hardcore band Snot was killed along with his dog Dobbs, the band's mascot and cover canine, in a 6-car collision in California last Friday afternoon.
The phone was like ringing off the hook, and it was just like this whole network of people that knew Lynn.
Next thing you know, I'm getting a call that he was killed a couple hours ago in a car wreck, and I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it.
I knew immediately. I just knew.
It was the most unreal thing that's ever happened to me or ever will happen to me.
It's the most devastating thing that happened to us, and it was. We went on stage 15 minutes later, crying
on stage,
the whole
like
show.
just can't even hold it back, you know.
He died really young, which sucks, you know. But he lived his life, doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. So I give him props for that.
It's appropriate and as well sad that Dobbs had to leave at the same time Lynn did.
Can you imagine either one of them without each other? I just
remember the inseparable bond of that dog and Lynn. And if you went to Lynn's service, it was in memory of Lynn and Dobbs, because they both went to heaven together.
It became a part of my family because it was such a... I could relate to this guy. The guy was kind of like me years ago, you know, I mean...
No one's ever gonna see anything like him again. No way.
Just like to party, like pussy, just live that rock and roll lifestyle together, you know?
He was the king of chicks, I could just say that right there. Lynn had a way with women. They loved him.
When you met Lynn, you never forgot Lynn, no matter what you felt about him, because he had charisma.
You know, I just met the guy. I just shook his hand, and you know, he's showing his dick, and it was just like, fuck. He had his dick in his hand all day. He just had it pierced.
Well, he was dynamic. He was forceful. I mean, he wanted your attention, and you had to give it to him.
What a unique frontman he was. His style and everything.
The band would bring it down in the verses to like almost that bluesy place, but still have this rad groove to it. And then he would complement it like perfectly. He'd bring it down almost like the scatty, like that. And then when the chorus came, he leans, you know, like sticks out his fucking pelvis.
We would want people to be involved, and as much to be involved as be on stage with us.
He was on stage, he was pissed, and he was real.
Strait, who was 30 years old, was a wildly uninhibited and vastly entertaining individual who had been due to face indecent exposure charges.
And the Bizkit had this big old toilet, you know, on stage.
Everyone was free to come up and sit on the rim of the bowl and enjoy the show.
And who comes out of the toilet was Lynn.
And you're all of a sudden like, whoa, there's Lynn.
And I see the snot stick on his stomach. I'm like, oh man, don't tell me, dude. He kept going, man. There's his dick, man. He's like, woo!
I remember being in the hallway and he ran by me and like grabbed my stomach. What's up, bro? Ran by naked cops. Running after him.
And I can hear this, you know, huge commotion going on backstage, screaming, and I'm like, what the hell? This has to be Lynn.
I'm running down the thing, I'm butt-ass naked, and I found the first door, and I opened it up, and Sharon Osbourne standing there laughing hysterically.
I'm like peeing myself with laughter.
And her little youngest daughter's just coming out of the bathroom. What's going on, she says. And I'm naked, and I need to use your bathroom. And so I jump in the bathroom, right, and put my shorts on, and I run out, and Sharon's sitting there, and she's laughing on her back hysterically. And I'm like, Sharon, I've never met you before. I'd love to meet you under better circumstances, but if I don't run out the back right now, I'm going to get arrested.
A couple weeks after Lynn died, I had all these songs that I had written with Lynn that he never got to sing on. He was still working on them. So I called up Toomer and asked him, I said, dude, what if we did a record for Lynn? Let's get all the singers we've toured with and all Lynn's like idols, all the people he looked up to, call them and ask them if they'd like to sing.
Hey, we're doing this for Lynn. It's going to be called Straight Up, and are you down? And they're like, hell yeah.
This album is a tribute and a celebration of Lynn's life, from his friends and all his peers. We all miss you, Lynn.
I want people to be able to listen to a record as Lynn's tombstone.
We were always down with System and Snot forever, so of course Serj was like one of the first people to be called.
I basically wrote it about Lynn, and the lyrics speak for themselves. It's called Starlit Eyes because that's what he had.
I thought it was awesome. We had a good time, and Nate Dogg threw down his rhymes in his hardcore style and fashion, and just to express what we felt about our loss of Lynn, and it was cool.
God bless you, Lynn. We look after, for all the message that you gave us, and we'll see you in a better place. Everybody at Ozfest, fuck shit up. God bless you, Lynn. Peace!
This is an amazing thing. Them getting this together for him, he's passed on, and still all of us are getting together and doing songs for him. God, that's rock and roll. If you have never heard Snot, go buy a Snot album right now. Go buy it right now and check it out. And you should definitely pick up this Straight Up thing and see the tribute that a lot of great individuals can give to one other great individual that's passed on that you sorry fuckers will never get to see live.
Corey did a hell of a fucking job on the track. It's called Requiem.
We were ready for ready. We were ready for anything. Everyone knows something. I see the loss every time someone says your name. When you know someone who shines hard, so in the age who doesn't care who the fuck you are. You had a friend, a brother who was everything, but he had to go away. Now it's yesterday. I've lost a lot of people in my time. The good, the bad, the unreal, and the ones who shine. So I know you all understand when I say that until the last, we were ready for anything.
We always knew that Lynn loved his mother dearly, and so we figured that it was maybe a good thing to dedicate that song to her,
Life is changing. I can't go on without you. Rearranging. I will be strong. I'll stand by you.
Lynn Strait, I love you and I miss you. And I hope you're watching us because we only want to do good by you and make you proud of us.
As I'm talking about you, I'm seeing him in my head, He was such a sweet man. He was such a sweet man. And the world has missed out on such a great guy, man. And I can say I'm very honoured to have known him. And he's very sadly missed around here. And that is from the bottom of my heart.